name's Steve, and today we'll be unboxing some Black Series Mandalorian figures with Cara, Dune, Heavy Infantry Mandalorian, Offworld Jawa, IG-11, and the quintessential The Mandalorian. Now, sad thing is I've been trying to find these guys not in the first edition boxes, because I kind of got lucky when we were camping around Halloween time. That I came across these, like somebody just put them out, because I picked them two up, and the Second Sister Inquisitor. This one I'm going to leave in the box though, because it's a first edition, and I might sell that eventually. These two, on the other hand, I originally bought as I was going to buy these and then sell them, but after watching The Mandalorian, I really like the show. More so than I thought I would, so I'm actually going to keep them. And since I'm keeping them, I kind of got to get them out of the prisons. But it hurts because they're first editions. But I haven't been able to find a regular Mando, and I can't bring myself to pay $20 for a bunch of Jawas. So, I'm just going to open this one. These two, I'll keep the boxes for. The other ones, I'll probably... Oh, it's hard. I might keep the boxes, to be fair, of all these. Because I was like, I might not keep the boxes for these two, but they're exclusives. Like, this is... Cara Dune's the only one that was, like, readily available everywhere. But if I'm keeping everybody else's boxes, I might as well hold on to hers, too. But anyways, we'll just start getting into it. We're going to save the Mando for last. We'll save these guys for last, because this is definitely where Destroying the Value definitely gets its name from. Because those guys are worth a little bit more than the regular ones. I guess we'll start with Cara, because she's probably the easiest, and well, I think IG-11 is probably pretty easy. We'll start with Cara. We'll do Cara, then IG, and then just work our way to the more expensive ones. Because I remember initially when I was looking at prices when I was starting to buy some of this stuff, I think the Jawa was actually worth more than the Mandalorian at some point. But I would assume now that the show's out, he's a little bit more expensive, because I stopped paying attention to the prices once I realized I was just going to keep them. But she looks pretty nice. I'll say, actually, I kind of dig her in the movie. Or not movie, the TV show. She's actually a pretty cool character. She is a former shock trooper. Oh, that was scary. I thought that just ripped off. Just the way the joint bent. Alright, we're good. That is one fugly joint there. But she has the branding around her arm. Looks like we got a spot for a pistol, which does come out, so that's cool. So she can actually hold this other pistol accessory, which is very Han Solo blaster looking. God, it's been a minute, because I used to be super into Star Wars, and even if you guys like watch old Super Unimportant Reviews videos where we did some Star Wars reviews, because for the most part originally I collected a lot of the troopers. I really liked collecting the troopers. I was like troopers, occasional bounty hunters, and Siths. And then ended up I needed to make some room at the time, so I sold them all. And now that I have my own house and I have some space, I'm starting to slowly get back into buying some Star Wars figures. I'm not going to go crazy. It's mainly I'm going to probably focus on figure arts, Star Wars figures, and then probably anything Mandalorian. So, like, getting these guys. Plus, I got the figure arts Mandalorian on pre-order. I don't know where that goes. I think it's actually supposed to clip onto here somewhere. Looks like. It looks like a giant band. I'm not certain. That looks good. So, pistol. Hooks into the band here. Maybe. One of these days, I'll get it right. There we go. It's like the scope's probably on the outside. That's got to somehow get over the handle. That ain't doing what I want. There we go. Peg that in on the bottom. I have no idea where this knife goes. Maybe in the boot here? That is not the case. It's going to go in her hands. Perfect. Ready to stabby some people. Yeah, not too bad. Like I used to collect the Black Series figures, so I always kind of enjoyed this line to begin with anyways. So getting back into it's makes me pretty happy. Man, it's noisy upstairs. I think they did a really good job on her, because for the most part, a lot of the human... there goes the knife. This thing's going to be super easy to lose. But for the human characters, some of the faces definitely could be better than others. That's kind of why I stuck to a lot of the troopers, because it's really hard to fudge up a helmet. But I think they caught her like this pretty well on this. Alright, IG-11. Really, this is one of the characters I've really actually grown to like in this show. Just got done, as of this recording, episode 8 just came out. So just got done watching that. So I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to really talk about the show if you guys haven't seen it yet, because some of you might not have Disney Plus, but I do like this guy. And it doesn't have bendable joints. Alright, so definitely a little on the scary side. The joints don't really seem to move. Man, he is super duper fused. Also, like, that's a stone section. There's a joint here, but I don't want to test that. Same with here. There's a joint here. I really don't want to test it. I think this guy's just going to be a statue, because I feel like there should be a joint here, and that kind of moves. But I think that's just because of the rotation there. Kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's okay. Like in the show, it was mainly just pew 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 pew. Anyways, but it might have been nice to maybe have a little bit more articulation, but he's all right. Come on, good. There we go. Set that back in. Get that back in the package for later. How does he hold the guns? That's the next question. So it's kind of like, doesn't seem as cool anymore. He's kind of disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. Such a cool character too. I guess you can stick that in the back here, so he only really needs to hold the one gun. But really making me look forward to that figure it's coming out. Oh, I just realized there's little peg holes. So that goes like that. That makes it a little better. Alright, Heavy Mandalorian, you got one job, and that is to please me. Giggity, I think. I don't even know anymore. But this guy I really liked. He shows up in episode 3. And he's pretty much just like a giant Mandalorian. As you can see, he comes with a Gatling gun. So that makes him cool. It's kind of like, I liked calling him like the heavy arms Mandalorian. Oh, that pegs into his arm too. Oh, that's cool. Alright, you're definitely the cooler Best Buy exclusive. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Because that pegs, he hooks into there, but then sort of limits the articulation. Then giant cannon. Huh. It's one of those trying to figure out how to get a hold of it. This one might take me a minute playing around with, but essentially holds the Gatling gun. Because you would think it'd maybe be like he'd hold that, because that would be the grip, right? So there, and oh, I like the metallic blue on the tip of the barrels too. That's pretty sweet. It's got a little tracker. But the way this is, I guess I could bring it around. Pose it. It's just, is that a bendy wire? Not 100%. But that should probably be like so. And then he's gripping it back here. And then you get, yeah, it's going to take a little bit of finessing. But helmet looks really cool. He's got this fat rangefinder on the side. He's got a jetpack with the gun hooked to the back of it. It's got juiced up flamethrower underneath. It almost kind of looks like a noob tube, like an underbarrel grenade launcher. Got the pockets here. It's got definitely a crap ton of armor plating, and is easily one of the guys, if I ever try to cosplay as a Mandalorian character, it's probably going to be this guy. Also, looking at it, doesn't look like it'd be like that complicated of armor to do either. Mainly just the helmet's going to be the issue. Helmet in the backpack. Next is the offworld Jawa. Jawa. This would be another thing I wouldn't mind cosplaying at a convention, just being like a 6'3" Jawa. Just running around Houdini. So I always thought the Jawas were kind of interesting looking characters. Ooh, he's cloth. That's cool. Granted, like, you know, to be fair, I didn't actually think it was cloth looking at it from outside of the package. Because the head here, and he's stuck here, is definitely plastic, but so what's look like underneath? So it's just like little kid body. Not too bad. Got some dirty shoes. Hands a little bit on the backward side. Posability. Oh, he's got an elbow bend. Give me the gun. He's got a blaster hooked to his holster here, and then the big droid blaster, which is probably sleeve into there. Maybe. Looks like it should. There we go. Slots right there. And he holds onto this thing, which kind of looks like a weird World War II pistol. Not too bad. Kind of makes me want some more Jawas, to be fair. And just have like a few of them so they can like powwow around the Mandalorian like in the second episode. Pretty cool. I do like the use of the cloth and the plastic, and actually kind of blends pretty nice. It's not perfect, but definitely suitable. It's just weird getting to see some of like the Jawa stuff, like the wrappings around the face with the little red eyes. Very Tusken Raider-y looking. Not too shabby. Now I gotta be careful about getting everything back in the package. And then for the coup de grace, we got the Mando. Which, just... never mind. About to say something, I'm like, and again, we weren't going to talk about spoilers, so I'm just going to shut my mouth. Get one blaster. Get his giant taser rifle thing. Not sure exactly what to call that at this point. Oop. Kind of wish the cape was actually cloth. That would have been kind of cool. It's just rubber, sadly. Oh, he's got 2 spots in the back for stuff. I take it that's for where the rifle hooks into. Sure is. The other one for the cape? Nope. Alright, so that goes like that. That. Maybe. This is scary. Sure. So it's probably going to pop off looking over them, but figure's looking pretty good. It's got a little bit of weathering going on with the helmet because this is the way you first see him in the show. With the more colorful armor, it's more like hodgepodge together. And oh, that's cool. You also got like the little hole. I like that. Like they got the holsters that actually work, so you can put the guns away. So maybe I don't want to have him holding every single weapon that he comes with, so then you can holster the stuff. And I always like it when the figures can like hold all their accessories sort of like they're supposed to. Armor plating looks nice for the legs. Got double jointed knees, single jointed. Oh, is that double jointed? I don't know, single jointed arms. So for the most part, I'll probably pose him with the rifle might just have him just standing on the shelf too, just looking all Mando-like. Just trying to get that in there isn't the easiest thing. Just him and his Clint Eastwood theme music in the background. Just like walking with his posse behind him. Yeah, pretty neat. I think the cape's a little bit on the annoying side. Like I said, I kind of wish maybe this would have been cloth. Would have been kind of cool. But for the most part, because it sits super loose. Which I guess isn't really a bad thing, because like when you're articulating it, it's not going to really get in the way. You'd have to worry about moving him around though, because this could rip off if you're a little bit impatient with it. But look, all the damage on the armor too looks really good. Yeah, pretty pleased with this. And sucked that I had to wait from like, God, it was like around Halloween. I've known this has been a present. It's just been a painful slog to have to wait around to get a hold of this guy. But definitely worth it. Definitely. And that's all the Mandalorian figures currently released unboxed. Personal favorite. I'm going to say I like the Heavy Mando as a figure the best, because I think everything works pretty well with them. Probably followed by Mando, Cara, the Jawa, and IG-11 is probably the worst of the bunch. Still a neat figure, but it's kind of sad when the little Jawas at least can pose more, which is a little sad. But anyways, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the Mandalorian. If you guys are interested in these guys, or if you ever picked any of these up, let us know down there. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also have Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, and Facebook. If you guys like to keep up to date with the channel and donate, would greatly appreciate it. And see you guys in the next video. Bye.